There's no one arguing the fact that these cars are stupidly fast. You say open butthole in the car and it opens the charging point. I don't know what to do with this steering wheel. No sound, no noise. We have taught Matt Watson something new today. Can you believe it? So you guys know I love my Lamborghini Urus, and I do say Lamborghini all day, every day. However, could this car be the replacement for my Lamborghini Urus? The Urus Killer, the Tesla Model X Plaid. So this Model X Plaid, depending on how you want to describe it, is in white at the moment. However, we are wrapping this car and that is why it's here. So I said to the owner, do you mind if I drive it? Do you mind if I take it out? So it looks okay. I've driven loads of Model X's in the past, but this is obviously a different beast. Massive big screen, which we know, gull wing doors, whatever doors you want to call them. Teslas are renowned for not lining up perfectly and having a few issues, whereas Lamborghini for me is always the perfect car. It always works really, really well. This is a 6-seater, however, whereas that is only a 4-seater stroke 5-seater. I'm 6'1½". It's comfortable enough for me to sit in the back. Not that I ever sit in the back, I'll be honest with you, but it is a very, very nice, comfortable car. We know the brakes are not great. There's like the biggest production brakes on the Urus, but for the speed this car does, it's very, very scary. And I've driven this before. One thing that's massively different in the front is this steering wheel. This steering wheel is similar to the Knight Rider steering wheel. You might see, remember the video I done, click here, when I drove Knight Rider. If you don't know what Knight Rider is, you're obviously very young and you need to look into that. But this steering wheel is insane. Now, when I've moved the car in and out, I haven't actually driven this specific car yet. It's very weird when you turn the wheel and you move it around. It does get stuck underneath when you can't drive it like a normal car. Yes, you're supposed to drive 10 to 2, but 10 to 2's here. Is that why the car drives itself? But anyway, it's comfortable. It's actually got plenty of room. It's got a great all-round view. You can see everything out of this car. Besides from that big iPad screen, there's really not much to it. It's just a car with seats in. So this car is £125,000, whereas the Urus can range from 230,000 up to nearly 300,000. That's a big difference for a car that loses to this car. However, it's not as luxurious. It doesn't have the Lamborghini badge. It is electric, and I'm still not a big fan of electric. I think it's very, very strange. When I had my Taycan Turbo S, when you drive, it's got all the speed, it's got all the drama, but there's no noise. So you feel like you're in a game where it's just everything's coming towards you really, really fast, but your mind can't comprehend what's going on because there's no sound. Whereas in that, got the exhaust, you open up the valves, and you put your foot down, you can feel it, you feel the acceleration there. Whereas this is something I need to get used to, and I don't think I ever will, is the honest truth. Tesla is very, very high end on technology, even like down to the key. Well, we can't even call that a key, call it a card. Is that cool? Rather than having a key? Obviously the technology here, it can even open like the charging point. I think it's like something like open butthole, and then it opens it. Open butthole. Open butthole, really? Is that Elon? Close butthole. It's very weird. And obviously this car, like I think all the Teslas, they play music and the doors go up and down and they open and close. And obviously we had loads of Teslas here over the years. But listen, this is pretty much the same car. So you've got the screen in the front, you've got the little screen in the back. I know other cars have got TVs in their cars and stuff like that, but to have a massive screen in the front is cool. And the way it just goes straight to YouTube and stuff, it's very, very simple. It's very, very easy to use. Look, so even with this, yeah, and I'm not even driving on the road, it's weird because it's so wide, it's not like a normal steering wheel. You can't dispute the fact that this is cool. Out of bounds, so it doesn't swim. Can you imagine the electrics in the seawater? Oh my. So I'm not the best with stats. However, there is a man that knows his stats, and that is Matt Watson. You know that I race him, drag racing car well. So let's quickly FaceTime. Let's see if he answers. There he is, there he is. Look, there's the boy. Right, Matt, no pressure, okay? Right, I'm in a car. I'm gonna flip it round, and I want you to give me the stats on it, okay?
Is it a Tesla Model X?
Yes, but which one?
If it's a Plaid, it's a Plaid. You got the yoke.
Wait, is that what the steering wheel's called? The yoke?
Yoke.
See, I love Matt. He gives me all the info. Right, give me some stats on this car.
It's got 3 electric motors, 1 at the front, 2 at the back. It's got over 1,000 horsepower, and it's got something like 1,200 newton meters of torque.
Is this the fastest SUV in the world?
Fastest accelerating, yeah. We've done drag races. Didn't I beat you in a Ferrari? No, you just narrowly beat me in an SF90, just like by that much.
Yeah.
and I was in that.
Would you have this or my Lamborghini Urus Performante?
The reality, me to own and live with the Lambo, easy.
Yeah? I didn't expect that.
Around town, probably the Plaid. And if I was drag racing, the Plaid. But for like living with, you know, when you've got to hop in a car, do lots of miles like we have to, I don't want an electric car.
What's the comparisons between the two? Because obviously they're both 4x4s, they're both SUVs, they're both family cars.
Yeah, so it's a bit more practical than the Lambo. It's heavier. So like if you're like going around a twisty road, like the Lambo feels a bit like a sports car for an SUV. That doesn't. It's a big, heavy, straight line missile. And it looks quite nice, but the quality isn't quite as good as it. Doesn't feel quite as expensive inside as the Lambo. But then again, it's not.
How do you find the yoke steering wheel? Because it's weird.
Yeah, sometimes you like grabbing air.
See, it's the same thing, so it's not just me. Also, we looked at one of your videos, yeah? What do you have to say to open the charging point?
Oh gosh, open charge port?
No. You say open butthole in the car and it opens the charging point. And then close butthole. We have taught Matt Watson something new today. Can you believe it? Finally, I've implanted knowledge into Matt's brain. Makes a change.
Thank you.
All right, final question. Should I sell my Lamborghini Urus and get one of these because these are so fast?
We both know the answer to that.
Which is?
There's no way you're going to do that. You're the fast in a straight line. There's no way you're going to sell your Urus for Model X. I mean, yeah, it's got the funny doors and stuff, but just look at the outside. Quickly show a cutaway side by side of the Lambo and the Tesla, because the Tesla looks like a big egg.
And I think on that, we're going to let Matt go. Matt, I'll see you Wednesday, bro. Take care, man. See you later. You got to love Matt. Matt is so knowledgeable. He's so clever. He's so switched on. He knows everything. And that's my guy. Matt's my friend. Ooh, friend. Ooh, car friends. So that was good, wasn't it? Oh, Matt's still here. Do you know what? It's just what I said good stuff about him. You know that Matt, he's so full of himself and I hate that Matt fella. I didn't even know you're still here, Matt. All right, Matt, let me know. So how do we put the phone down? See you later. Bye. Thank God I was talking nicely about him, but yeah, I love Matt. Right, so we spoke to Matt. I think it's only correct that I take this for a drive now and try not to mess around with the yoke steering wheel. It's called a yoke. I didn't know that. Why is it called a yoke? Anyway, let me know in the comment section. Right, let's take this bad boy for a drive. I only got 59 miles, so I better not go too far. Oh, wow, look, see that straight away as I pulled out, bloody hit the horn. What's going on? What's going on? The indicator, this is all confusing for me. This is all weird. See, look, I don't know what to do with this steering wheel. So yeah, I am making a big deal about this yoke, but when you've driven normal cars with a normal steering wheel, this is strange. It does feel very futuristic, very Star Warsy, Star Trekky. The dashboard's mad cool. Just like a little blip. I'm not putting it in no ludicrous mode or any mode. It's electric. Also, this car's a left-hand drive car. Now, the reason it's left-hand drive is because they're not out in the UK yet. So this owner, Ash, thank you very much, by the way, Ash, for letting me borrow your car and use it. Can I drive left-hand drive? Yes, I've driven loads of left-hand drive cars over the years, including my SLR, which was left-hand drive. They say this is the correct side the steering wheel should be on. What's interesting, the minute you take your foot off the accelerator, it draws you back straight away. I actually feel the G-force in my cheeks. So far, so we're doing 30 mile an hour, literally just that 15 to 30. It's just ridiculous. Yes, it is a 4x4. Yes, it is an SUV. Yes, it is very comfortable. Yes, it is very luxury. Yes, you can daily this, but there's no noise. It's just quiet. It's just silent. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to the electric cars, but literally the minute you take your foot off the accelerator, it draws you back straight away. Which brings me back. Drop the speed down. Ready? I actually feel my cheeks doing that. I don't know how well that shows. It's very comfortable. We are driving a straight line, to be fair, and I'm not going to start taking this round bendy roads. Very comfortable, very smooth. My summary for this car is, it's a lovely car. I like the fact the doors go up. I do like the technology, even though I think it's very, very overdone. It's a great family car. It's weird. There's no one arguing the fact that these cars are stupidly fast. No sound, no noise. I would not have one. Personally, no. I had an electric car for about 2 minutes and I didn't enjoy it. And this, yes, as much as it is fast, there's no drama, there's no excitement. Once you've accelerated a few times and it pulls you, okay, great, now what? It's like sitting on a roller coaster every single day. Eventually you get bored of it and get sick of it. So my summary is fast, comfortable, but it's not a Lamborghini Urus. Lamborghini all day, every day. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Ash for letting me drive his car. We're now gonna wrap this, and this will be at Yiannimize Cars and Coffee on the 28th of August. And thanks to Matt Watson for making an appearance and explaining to me everything about this car that I didn't know. See you on the next one, take care.